Hey, Kathy.
Ow! You bastard!
Well, looks like there's only a couple of people in here. I wasn't planning on going on tonight because I was gonna thinking I was gonna do my yard sale, but I ended my yard sale early because I wanted nobody up there. Good Friday, everybody's spending time with family and doing barbecues and stuff like that. So,
It's Easter.
and well, it's Easter, so I mean, Good Friday. So, I don't know. Hey, G Dog. Oh, yeah, hi. Oh, sorry, guys. Hey, Cindy. I'm still, I'm still tired though. Made $165. Well, 123 yesterday. Made like 15, about $30 today. So, and I brought new stuff up there, and I've got it done to where I got lots of room in there now because I've got like 2 or 3 more loads to take up there. I'm gonna cut it down back down to Saturday. Well, good. You like it, Renee?
Those dudes, folks, ain't gonna leave me stuck like this.
I know.
Nothing to eat.
Hey, Michael. Well, that's the fun part, isn't it, Renee? Unpacking, decorating, getting your new place all fixed up and stuff. Good. I'm glad. And I had I put you I put you on the prayer list last Saturday. I just put your first name down. He knows, God knows who you are, so I ain't worried about it. Thank you, Kathy. Happy Easter to you too. But ouch, ow, that sucks. Was he able to save his fingers? No, Cindy. Kathy, you stay on that prayer list. Everybody that that's on it, they kind of they stay on there. So everybody stays on the list until until we say, well, okay, everything's okay, and take it off. Pepper.
You put that medicine on.
Yeah, I did a little while ago. Well, earlier today.
Okay, that was them.
Hi, Betsy. Come here. Come here. Come on, over here. So I can rub it in. Okay. Now, Mommy's going to get you that epitrail, whatever the hell that is. When the turd gets, I'm going to take him to the animal yes, I will. Got to get her that Epiquil is what it is. Try it in. It didn't really work too good last time, so we're gonna try it again. For the price that they charge for it, I mean, it's expensive. Well, hey Ninja, you got it. Because see, tomorrow is the service, and it starts at 8. Some churches they start at like 6:30, but ours starts at 8. So hurts right there. Smoke's getting. Well, I hope everybody's had a good week. Our week's been okay. Let's see, my mama's birthday is Thursday, and Grizzly goes to have his body scans Wednesday. So, and I requested a song. Uh, one of the guys singers at the church, he sings real well, and
Everything looks good. I'll take this port out.
he says if everything looks good, they'll take that port out, and I put him on a monthly pill. So, but it's called if heaven had a phone. Or a phone if heaven there was a phone in heaven or something like that. It's such a oh my god, it's such a pretty song. Hi Tammy. And I had asked him if he could sing that song for me for my mom's birthday. He said that I asked him last Sunday, I said, did you find it? He said, yeah. He said, I'll sing it for you. I said, okay, thank you. Every time I hear it, it just it brings tears to my eyes. It's such a beautiful song, and there's so much truth behind it too. Oh dear, we got food poisoning. Oh wow. Okay.
No, that old walk, it hurt, but not as bad, and I wasn't out of breath as bad.
Huh. Well, that's good. Oh, we're really not having any. I mean, there's no plans. I got pork chops out, but they have a. Hi, Melissa. Um. Uh. Sunrise service at 8 o'clock, and then after that they have breakfast. And I mean, it's a nice little fellowship time, and then uh, and then we go and have regular service. So that's it. Well, yeah, I guess so, huh, Renee? Hi, Phyllis. Pepper. Well, hey, that's good. There ain't nothing wrong with hot dogs, man.
No, we eat them about twice a week here.
No, we don't. Hi, Melissa. Melissa. And Betty, she went to uh, Beaumont. I think Beaumont, right outside of Houston. I think to her niece's house for Easter. Let's see. Uh, I don't know where they are. Uh, Loki was playing with his daddy. Oh, he heard his name. Come here, Loki. Loki, come here. You're getting your little nuts taken care of. No ifs, ands, and buts about
Milk
it.
from his nails.
Okay. Come here. Come here. People want to see you. Come
There's
here.
another scar on the left knee.
Come on. Come here.
Bunny done it to me the other day too. Back claws under my knee. So to jump down.
We're gonna have pork chops and stuffed up stuffing instead of potatoes.
Yeah, I can't get no pickled eggs
I might make you some.
or deviled eggs.
I might just make you some. Yeah. Yeah. You want some too? God, look at how big he's gotten. He's gotten to be a big kitty. Yeah. Hey, Linda.
Hey,
Yeah. he's he Grizzly's laying on his side and little shit gets on his side and he knees like that to his belly. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Denise. Pickled eggs. Huh. We I might make Grizzly some
deviled eggs.
deviled eggs tomorrow. I'd have I don't know.
Maybe get his scratches and he'll wander off. Don't think about it.
And Bunny's probably in my basket.
She's in that box or behind the couch.
Mm.
She's sleeping in that box.
Hi, Denise.
Run him out of it.
Yeah, there's a little postage box that we Grizzly got a package in a long time ago, and every time they have a new box, we get a new box. They think they have to jump and
So
claim
that
it.
one, they kept that one sleeping.
Yeah,
Sit in it, look out the window.
I feel this. Yeah, they but this one here I kept it because it's big, and they I got it on that little table over here, and they sit in it to look outside the window, and they take turns or fight over, whichever one's going to lay in it because they run each other out of it all day long. And I put a little piece of cardboard there so that it won't hurt their feetsies. So
On the metal rack.
yeah, it's got a
Just say that nobody knows what you're talking
it's a metal rack. I put it there so that their little feetsies won't go through the little threads. So then they run each other out of it all day long. So and they sleep in it. And I've got two baskets of our clothes in there. And at night, one sleeps in one sleeps in the other, or he sleeps on top of me, or some.
about. I come here begging for treats.
Oh shit, two dead. Wow, that's horrible, Kathy. Had a shooting in Tallahassee at the college. I don't watch the news. We only watch it. I only like watching the news when it's weather report. We get bad storms or something like that. We watch it because that keeps popping up. So we have no choice. But I mean, uh, did I tell them last week about me buying that stuff? I can't remember. I don't remember if I did. This one of my customers from the flea market from the yard sale. She got a hold of me because she told me she had a whole lot of stuff, and um, I hadn't heard from her in a while. So you know, I just uh let it slip my mind and stuff. And she got a hold of me. I think last week, and she said, "Miss Geneva, I've got a lot of stuff. Do you want it?" And she says a lot of antiques and crystal and stuff like that. And uh, I told her, I said, "Well, send me some pictures and I'll see." And then she sent me pictures just looking at there's two saws, a grinder, and a whole bunch of antiques and crystal and glassware and I mean, just so much. We I so I told her, I said, well, after seeing those two saws and that grinder, I said, I tell you what, I'll just go ahead and make you an offer. Because there were it's in this building that belonged to her mom, and her husband's been out of work for about a month or so, and they needed it. They sold the building, and they needed all the stuff out by Friday, by this past Friday, as a matter of fact, yesterday. So I told her, I said, okay, just by looking at that and all the things, there's M&M's stuff, Flintstone stuff, glasses from McDonald's with dates 1996, I think. There's just so much stuff, and I told her, I said, okay. I offered her $200. Them saws are worse, wor- that that and more. That one saw's worth
Depends
two.
on the brand name of it.
Well, it's a Craftsman. Both of them are Craftsmans, and that one's only been used one time. And that one is a bandsaw Craftsman from Sears.
Or you need to bring them home and put them on eBay to get more money on
They're
eBay.
big.
So,
I mean, they're big. So I put a $100 price on the grinder, 200 on that one saw, and then three on the other saw. So I mean, I'll I'll take there's wiggle room there, and so I told her, I said, I tell you what, I'll offer you $200. She says, okay. She said, are you sure? I said, yeah, I'm sure. So it took see 5 loads in our truck in 2 days. And there's old album stuff I've never even seen before. There's a DVD, no, a camcorder that you can get with for um the shit, not the DVDs, the other ones, uh, 8 tracks or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, VHS. Yeah, it's a VHS, and everything works in it, and it's got all the cords, and it's got a couple of CBs, and I mean, just so much stuff. I mean, right off the bat, I made $75 just by showing my friend Kathy pictures, because she bought the farmhouse cookie jar. We didn't know that was it, and it had where you can put batteries in it, and it's supposed to say something. She's gonna try it, and then two tomahawks that were in the displays case, and M&M um, figurines and cookie jars and piggy bank and all just oh man. Plus I got 3 shells out of it too, and so I mean I've done made $150, and all of that from all of that from the stuff that I just have. I brought up some new stuff yesterday, and I brought a load today, and then they brought me my 2 racks yesterday. One is a corner shelf, a solid wooden corner shelf, and the other one is a metal rack, which is freaking fantastic. I mean, and I couldn't take all of the crystal because there was just way too much of it, and I the stuff that I've got now, the antiques is going to sit there for a little bit before somebody comes in and they say, "Wow, I ain't never seen that before. That's pretty cool." And I sold 2 tables yesterday. One um, one of them was the table that flips this way. It had a floral pattern on it, really pretty, and then sheesh. And I sold another table today, and I mean there's a lot, oh my god, I still have probably 2 loads in the barn. I have to take up there. Budweiser figures. I mean Mississippi mud jugs, and still got it's got beer in it. I think it's got a date on one of them for 1996. I mean, it's not that old, but I mean, can you imagine how stout and that's going to be? And the tabs haven't been broken on them. I think I've got 3 of them. And I've got I mean, I've got some really nice stuff, and it's very well worth it. And I told her, I said, I can't give you no money until when my check comes here in a couple of weeks. She said that's fine. She said she just needed all that stuff out of there. And hi Jennifer. And then Donna, she helped me with 2 loads. That's funny. Uh, I asked her. I says, haven't you tried to you know have a yard sale? She thought she lived in the boonies. So I showed her where the boonies began, because Donna said, "Did you?" Because they loaded up their car and our truck, because it took 5 loads, 4 in my truck and 1 in their car. And then Donna says, "Did you tell them where you lived at?" It's like, no, Geneva. They're gonna think you're taking them to the. Says, well, see, she said she lived in the boonies. I wanted to show her where the boonies were. and she and it kind of startled her, because uh, her daughter got in trouble in school, and she was arguing on the phone with her daughter, and she looked up. It's like, where the hell are we going? I s- well, I just wanted to show you where the boonies started, and you know, she said, "Dang, I thought we lived in the boonies. We don't live in the boonies." I said, there's big, tall Budweiser bottles. Um, I haven't seen a date on them, but there is uh cool. These are neat. They're like they're Budweiser champagne bottles, and they've got 4 glasses. One of them is in real good condition in the case. The other one said it sprung a leak, and it you know that's right, Sandy. And it kind of messed up the packaging, which is fine. I mean, I mean, I could take it out of the packaging and it'll still have a little bit. It'll have some value to it. it Hi, Lisa. But I mean, that's and shoot, and I kind of wanted to go to that uh, storage locker in auction in near our house, and because shoot, some guy that my friend knows, he bought four lockers for $400, all of them, and he found in one all kinds of collectible coins. The second one he found $17,000 in cash. So dang. So we that sucked. We didn't have the money to go, so but there'll be others. I wouldn't think that somebody would be holding money up in a locker, but you never know. I mean, drug dealers around here, they stash money, they stash here, they stash all kinds of stuff everywhere. So, but I mean, I think I did very well because I've almost made that back. I hadn't even paid for the thing yet. I'll pay for it when my check comes. I told her, well, that Saturday, after my payday, just come by and I'll give you the money. She said, no problem. So, and plus, they offered help putting up stuff if I needed help, but I'm not going to do that. They live right down the street from where it is, but I mean, they're really nice people. And uh, Donna was kind of leery. Yeah, I found some Coca-Cola stuff too. Wow. See, I found a plate uh, with it's got the story behind the Coca-Cola on it. I've got it out. I found it. I'm going to save it for Margie because she's a cocoa nut. she's a she's a Coca-Cola nut. And but I found we've got bottles and pictures and sign and a table and glasses and a Coca-Cola pitcher. Um, so I mean there's just so much stuff, and I mean but Donna, she was kind of leery about their story, and she said, well, I'm from Cloverleaf. I said, in Cloverleaf, that's the east side of Houston. You don't be leery of strangers. You watch out for the people that are closest to you. That's your friends, your neighbors, your family, people that that say they love you. That kind of people. You don't I mean yeah, I mean strangers kind of stay away from you unless you know you want them around. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. But that's why she's leery. I said, well, no, I she's a. I mean, I put a lot of faith in people out here because I mean they're just small town country folks. So hey, I tell you what, gas has gone down, and I looked 2.49, and diesel is 2.89. So I mean, I know people can gripe about gas prices. They're going to do it anyway, but I'm not griping too much. As long as the gas stays under $3, I'm happy. So, but the gas is going down. Diesel, I've never seen diesel at $2 a gallon or even three. That shit's always been real. I mean, way up there. But I mean, shoot at the Murphys, 2.49 for gasoline and 2.89 for diesel. That's pretty good. Now I'm waiting on groceries to go down. But got Flintstone mugs from McDonald's, and a yeah, yeah. Hey, that's good then. I got a Superman mug. I've got a Riddler mug from McDonald's. I I mean, there's just so much. Oh God, so much. So much stuff. And I she had a teeter, that you go upside down, and I mean, wow, that would be so cool. I mean, way cool to find old milk bottles. That would be so cool. My cats, to see, I don't know. Bunny is sleeping, and oh, and Loki's in his tunnel. I gotta get another tunnel because they're tearing this one's tore. It's messed up. The uh wires coming out of it, so we have to get them another tunnel. I found uh they had a $10 Amazon, what do you call it, mystery box. God, that got some good stuff in there. I found a whole basket full of brand new phone covers still in package, and I found some um solar lights that they're mine. they they blink and they change um they don't change colors. They just, you can control the speed of them and stuff like that. They've got to fade in, fade out, and then it's got where they twinkle and stuff like that. And those are mine. I got them. They're in my Alfie tree. Grizzly is laying down, and I guess he's doing a little bit better. He went with me this morning. I think he kind of got bored because, I mean, the people weren't out like they normally. Saturdays is normally my best day, but not today. It's, everybody's spending time with family. So Easter, Easter weekend and all. And she had a teeter, and she had a stairmaster. She had two glass tables, um, a clock, a big clock, and a bunch of uh VHF VHS tapes. I I mean, she had tons and tons and tons of them, and I've got the recorder, but I mean, that I could probably sell. But I mean, I can't. The big stuff, I could have taken it and sold it, but it's big, bulky, and it's just me. Because I every time I think, hey, oh, well, I found out where Loki was. Get, did you get him, Pepper? Pepper chased him out from underneath the table. Wow, that is cool too. Well, thank you. Happy Easter to everyone too, or Happy Resurrection Day. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Hear about that? But it's like I I keep on thinking I'm gonna have help, but the help never comes. I had help one day from a girl from church, and she told me that she would come in and help me again, but she's only helped me one time. And she said she had all kinds of stuff and antiques and this and that. I went to her house, and I thought, well, okay. She said they're already boxed up, but it wasn't it was nothing what I expected. She had her little she shack, and it was all had stuff hanging on the walls and crap, and it's like, no, this ain't working. And then two people from church is supposed to bring me some stuff tomorrow. I don't know if they are or not. But that all that stuff. I told her, and the singers, the sewing machine with the metal stand, and that I've already got two of them. Well, actually three, because I got two from that girl from church. She had three small suitcases. I sold them suckers last week, so they sold quick. And wow, that's pretty cool. And then but I mean, I don't have the place to store it, and I probably could have taken those exercise things, but like I said, it's just me, and I'm not going to be moving all that crap all over the place because they folded up, but still, it's just me, and I just nope, I can't do it. And those glass tables were pretty nice, but I don't have the room, so. Well, it's hard when you lose a pet, really hard. And I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. And Margie asked if I was gonna come on. I told her I wasn't. I wasn't about to, but then I didn't have. I closed up my shop early, so oh well. See, they had a good life, Michael. Thank you, Jennifer. There's a lot of people that need prayers these days. But I mean, I'm very happy with how that turned. Plus, I think the guy from the storage building said that he's got probably two lockers that he's because he's getting tired of all these little these people that just want to store their shit and not pay. So I heard from her the other day. She's going through some stuff right now. So, but she's good. I'm saving that plate for her, and but you know that's how that is. And freaking the eBay thing is not. I don't know. He gets discouraged, but oh, you know that guy that was that I told y'all about that shirt that smelled like cologne. It took this long to get that smell out, and he had bought a pair of shoes from us. He wanted his money back because he said they smelled like cologne. Yeah. He told him no, you ain't getting your money back, and you're not doing a return. And he did it with that shirt, and I like never got that cologne. It wasn't cheap cologne either, but it stunk. Like I don't know, it just stunk. It was strong because I washed that shirt, and we put Febreze on it, and I hung it out for 2 weeks to let it air out. I put Febreze on it. We zapped it with that. Uh, it finally got unstunk. So So he said, "No, we're not doing another. You just don't sell to that man no more." So I think that's what he's gonna do, just not sell for him. He said, "You're not getting no, you're not doing a refer a thing." So, but jeez. But I'm still tired. I think Grizzly. Yeah, I guess so. It because it lasted 2 months on that shirt. I think the guy wore it one time, and then sent it back. Said it smelled like cologne because nothing we send out smells like cologne at all. It smells it smells like Febreze. And if anything smells or anything, it gets washed. And if it still smells, we got an atomizer that it zaps all the odor out of everything. I mean everything. But our stuff gets washed, and it's like, no, it don't stink like, because oh Lord, good God, I ain't never smelled nothing like that. It's ugh, it was bad. I mean, if he just used a tiny bit, that would have been fine. But yeah, he it smelled like he bathed in the crowd. So yeah, that really smelled. I think, and I think he bathed in it. Maybe took his shirt off and went like that. Pepper. But he wanted his money back on them shoes, and he said, "No, you ain't doing it." He just needs to stop buying shit from us. That's all. I, I don't know who he wanted to smell good for, but that did not smell good. um, it smelled. Hey, it did smell kind of like a gigolo. Hey, Tammy. But we had chicken tonight. We had to go to Walmart and get the cat some treats and a tote and stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. Excuse me. I go to church on Easter Sundays. So it's it's not about eggs or Easter bunnies. It's about the resurrection of our Lord. So, well, I'm sorry, Kathy. I mean, we can't control the ads. I don't. That's YouTube's thing. I guess Grizzly seen. He asked. He says, "Well, I thought you was going to have help today." No, Kathy. Kathy had that. She come to get her stuff, and she bought and paid me the rest of the money. And then she had to go pick up kids, and I don't want them kids at the sale. That boy. I mean, I think I have gray hair forcing in my head. She's got a whole head full of gray hair, and she's my age, cause of grandkids. Cause that little grandkid, he's only one little kid. Seems like he's five kids, mean, rotten kids. That's right, Kathy. Yeah, that's a good thought, Ninja. But that's been our week. I've got I've got um these, but we have to feed them. We got to give them to him separately. He's got to give one to one over there, and I've got to do it over here. We can't. We've got to do it at the same time. And Grizzly's asleep right now, so. And they've done had their treats, and they've had their bowl and stuff like that. So I was going to get me some new tennis shoes, but I'll make these last until next week. So they're they're starting to come apart. They're cheap tennis shoes anyway. Maybe I need to get me some more boots. I don't know. These boots lasted a whole lot longer than my tennis shoe than any tennis shoes I've had. I'll be right back, but Pepper wants out. Oh, hold on. Come on, come on, Patty, come here. Pepper, come here. I don't want to hear it no more. No, go lay down. Hi, Denise. Did I see Denise? Oh, oh, there's Denise. Okay, I seen your name. Somebody said hello, and now I see you. And shoot, I don't even know if our water's on. Hold on. Nope, we don't have water. There's uh there's a breaker to the well that needs to be replaced, and there's we don't have any water right now. So I tried flipping the points and nothing. We're making it, Denise. Everybody seems to be making it. So I'm tired still, and it 'cause it takes me so long to get out. But I'm gonna start uh, going back to Saturdays. I figured, I can make a little extra money, but um, Grizzly doesn't want to sit here all by himself. So, and that's a long day. What do you mean? How do we poop? I've got jugs of water to to go down the toilet. It's just not on right now. And I set our big pile on fire, and the water was on, but now it's not. And, um, we've got the look. Grizzly's got to go over there and check out, see what kind of a breaker the well takes. We probably got it in the barn. He's just got to go over there. No, we keep jugs of water just in case something like this happens. Betty's got a whole bunch of them in there, and I see. I don't. I've got one in the truck, so it'll be back on tomorrow. So no, I'm not worried about it. It's just when that happens, we can't wash clothes. So I guess I'm gonna have to start going to the laundromat. I've got to go anyway to clean Grizzly's sleeping bag that he sleeps with or on, and that's the only way to wash that into a big because it's so big. So, but I'm going through stuff in the barn again because it's full again. All that stuff that I took out of my building when they took it, it's in the barn, and now I'm going through it. I'm burning a whole lot of stuff. I am getting rid of a whole lot of things, and went through my building yesterday and today, and I'm slowly, boxing up stuff that's been sitting on the shelves that ain't selling, and donate it to Goodwill. Normally, I don't like doing that because I don't like uh I just don't like big companies like that making money on my stuff. But I don't care, so I don't know. Uh, I think he was planning on making one today, but I mean, it wasn't worth it. There was nobody out. I mean, and actually, he, he can't get out there at all. He can't hardly get out there to the barn. So at first, I was leaving stuff up here, but he got to where he didn't feel good. So I mean, I'm not going to leave it out in the freaking middle of the yard. So I put it all back in the barn. Now I'm going through it and I'm burning what um what the clothes that a lot of the clothes I'm burning. I'm burning a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, that's totally up to him. I mean, and because there's some nice stuff in there. Those tomahawks were nice. I've got Indian statues. The you remember the Indian statues that people used to collect with the little signature, the little things on the little gold sticker. I got a whole box of them. I got uh, collectible plates that I don't think anybody collects plates anymore. They're estate plates, and I'm most of those are going because I mean what Reaper, Skull Jeans. He's asleep. I'm not gonna wake him up to ask him. He's sleeping. His days and nights are all screwed up. But and he's not drinking now, and it's ZQuil's not even helping him sleep at night. So listening and eating, okay. No, I was trust me, I wasn't planning on it. But I'll ask him when he wakes up though. But that it's a lot. It's a lot to go through of this stuff. Five loads, and like I said, all that it's a nice crystal. I just crystal candy dishes and little uh just little trinket dishes and stuff. Are they're really pretty, but that's it's all sitting on shelves, and I'm gonna have to I'm gonna uh do some rearranging uh right now because I've got to get everything out of that barn that I've gotten and put it up on my shelves, and then I've got to get everything out of the barn that's on the other side that came out of my building. So and plus freaking I my weed eater froze up, and then I had another one, and it worked just long enough to see if it worked, and that's it. And there's another one that's out there. I'm gonna see about tomorrow. But I've got to get some gas, and I'm gonna borrow Bubba's zero turn because that grass by the barn and stuff is way too long to be mowing. It's too tall and along the fence line. I mean, it's thick, so. Jeez. But I think Grizzly's seeing how much work it takes me to open up and close up, and he that's why it takes me a couple of days to recoup. That's why I'm only gonna do it Saturdays. But today the guy said that he wanted that little house is gone. I sent it back, Kathy. I mean, 'cause I couldn't get no help to finish it, and I got tired of paying 511 for a storage building. So that's all it was becoming. It was it was just a fancy storage building. So I told him come and get it. So the next thing I if I ever get something like that again, it's gonna be ready to move in. I'm not I'm not doing that no more because people that said they were gonna help never helped. Couldn't get help from church. Get help from nobody. So I just let it go back. That's been 2 months. It's been gone 2 months, Kathy. Oh, we're staying in the camper trailer. We still got the camper, so I mean we're I mean um, leaks and all. So it only starts leaking when we get heavy rains or and storms and stuff. But it's no big deal. It's paid for and it's a roof over our heads. That's just it is what it is, Tammy. That's all. It just is what it is. So because that's why I got tired of asking for help, and I put up the sheetrock. And trust me, I'm not a sheetrock. I did a butcher job.
Oh,
uh, do you mean tarp? Um, Lisa, we had a tarp over it, uh, but we had some really strong winds come through, and it took half of it off. I got up there with as far as I could get with the ladder. I stapled it down. Strong winds come back and just ripped it all the way up off. And good night, Jennifer. But uh, and I couldn't get over where my bed is. I couldn't make it get up there because the last time we used the tractor and he lifted me up there in the bucket. Betty got she got a sticker up her twat and told me that she didn't want him on the tractor because she was scared that he would fall off. And then the other story is where he couldn't see, so I couldn't get up there to fix it. My bed, uh, it took me a week and the fan to dry my bed up, and so and then I took the tarp down and I was cutting it in half. And Betty stopped me. Why are you cutting in half for? I said, because you won't let. I mean, I can't put it back up there. You won't let him on the tractor. So I'm cutting half of it and putting it over my chicken pen. So that's what I did. I cut the half, put my chicken pen so they can have some shade, and I rolled up the tarp, the other half, and I put it in the toolbox in the truck. So there. So and even when we get stuff, because Grizzly said something about getting some stuff to put on it to stop it leaking. I still need the tractor. I don't have a tall enough ladder, and I'm not crawling around on that roof. No, I'll fall through. We tried that too, but the winds got so. I mean, we had it tied down and stapled down, but that we had some really like 50-mile-hour winds, and it just took it off. Put it back up. Winds come back up, took it off again. So there. Now I have a half a tarp in my toolbox in the truck, and then the other half is over my chickens, and which they are laying very well too. So, all right, guys, I think I'm fixing to go to bed. Um, yeah, Mother Nature doesn't care, and then and then tarps are expensive, but we had the kind of tarp that we had is the 18 wheeler tarp. So we had that tied down on each corner by ropes. Plus, I got up there and I stapled it to the roof. I could get up right here in the slide out. I could get up there, and as long as I was careful, I could get up there and get as much as I could. And but after where the where it ends, the slide out ends, I couldn't get out no further. So, but oh well. Well, good night, guys. Y'all have a safe Easter. Don't chase too many bunnies, okay? All right. Good night, y'all. See y'all next week.